Welcome to episode 7 of TNT. It is April 20th. Yep, that's right. It's 420. It's a great day. Tones, how you doing? Off work early today, huh?
Oh yeah, it's great. On a Friday, 420. I may have to be back tomorrow, but it is what it is.
So brutal.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Well, it's still fucking freezing outside, which sucks. I woke up. I didn't even look at the weather. I just saw that it was like bright and sunny, and I just put on like a collar shirt and walked outside. It was about like 39 degrees. It was fucking freezing. So it doesn't look like the warm weather's coming anytime soon.
No, I mean, yeah, it got a little bit warmer towards the end of the day. It was like 55, 50, more like 50. But it was, I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm in the cold all day, and I got to come outside, and it's like just as cold. And like, there's no escaping it.
I'm totally fine with the cold weather, but there has to be football on. That's it. If there's no football, then it's the worst. That's it. That's my stance on the cold weather. But a little quick rundown of the show today. So we're gonna it's a 420 show. It's a unique edition. It's everybody's smoking weed. We're smoking a little bit of weed. We're a little high. If we come off as baked, it's because we are. It's a part of the fun. We have fun here. Look at that. Tones just took a big old rip.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard it. It blew right into the mic.
It blew right in my face. So we're gonna do two news stories. We're a little news segment. Unfortunately, it's very bad. It's very bad news. We'll try to keep it light though. Then we'll do a little bit of sports, and then we'll jump into our world famous segments to close the show. Save the 4-pack of questions for the Saturday show tomorrow. So with that, let's start off a little bit like a 420 talk. So you were telling me before, I was like, I was trying to think of 420 stories that I have. I really can't think of any. I mean, I smoke pot so regularly that like 420 ends up just being like normally a Wednesday, but today's a Friday, so it actually really feels like a legitimate holiday. So
yeah, no, I mean, like I'm the same way. Like I smoke every day basically, so it's like this isn't like that big of a deal. But like it's something about 420 just puts you in a good mood. You're like, I'm just gonna
everybody's smoking. That's why
like really really high today. And so my 420 story was when we were in this was freshman year of college, and me and a couple of my buddies decided to put our money together. We're like, oh, we'll get a half, and we'll just smoke all day. Like, that's where we're just going to buy.
A lot.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there was like 6 of us, 7 of us, maybe. But it was But so what happened was the guy I was supposed to get it from, like the night before, he's like, so listen, here's the thing. Like the weed came in, it's actually really shitty. Like it's brick weed. I'm like, fuck. He's like, all right. So I think it was like we were gonna pay like 150 for a half. And he was like, you know what I'll do though? I'll give you an ounce and a half for the 150. I'm just like, all right, give it to me.
Deal.
We took it. I think I sold like a quarter to somebody, just like made most of my money back, and then we all.
That's genius.
Yeah, and then we just like we smoked the entire thing basically. At the end of the night, we rolled up a 7-gram blunt. And we smoked it. So that
for
was,
6 of you.
Yeah, 6 of us, and it was just like, yeah, I say that was the 420 that I first met the 420 fairy.
Yeah,
like she came and she gave me that gift. Like we would have been fine with like the half ounce, but like once we got the ounce and a half, like and it really wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
like the way the kid was describing it, I was expecting like oregano or like just like dried up grass that someone like.
Did you know that 80% of the world's oregano is not oregano when they say it is?
Really?
Fact.
It's just Spice Master.
If you're going to buy it from the number one spice brand, then chances are when you buy oregano, it's not oregano. But please proceed.
No, yeah, I mean that's it. Really, it was just like everything turned out, and someone even like gave me a brownie at one point. Like they just gave it to me. We met him on like one of the benches, like the ones outside of McShane back there. Like we were just sitting there, and like these other guys happened to be smoking there. He's just like, "Oh, yeah, you want a brownie?" I'm like, "Yeah." He just gave me a brownie. Like, okay.
The bench behind the big old oak tree, that one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
What was that called? That Sleepy Hollow, I think, right?
I don't know what it was called.
I think that's what it was called. It's an urban legend of a place. It was such a bad spot. It was like right next to the campus PD office.
Yeah, I know. But I mean,
it was so obvious that like they'd have to like turn out of the door and look immediately left. Like that's how easy it would be. But it was so easy they would never just turn left.
Yeah,
they would go north and then they'd smell it and then go outward.
Yeah, well, I mean, like usually you try to go there at night when it was like dark and like you're not really looking behind trees in the middle of the night. Like,
yeah, but if you bring somebody along who can't handle it and starts coughing up a storm, it's like,
yeah, that's the worst.
Which happened to me a lot with certain roommate of mine.
There was this one security guard. I don't know if you remember him, but he looked like Ron Washington.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
Yep. The old Texas manager.
Yeah, exactly. We were he got busted for cocaine. Fun fact. But
heavy.
Anyway, so we're like, this is the middle of the day. We're doing it. It was stupid. We're sitting there and like we didn't start yet because we knew, like, we saw him in the parking lot and we look over at him and he's like standing behind a car, like looking through the window of the car at us. But he doesn't realize that we can see his feet and his helmet over the top of the head. So he thinks he's being stealthy as fuck just watching us. And we just see this big, dumb yellow helmet sticking up over his head.
Yeah, for what we used to do, I guess when we used to smoke a ton back in the day and we would celebrate the holiday a little bit, we would just, every time the roach would finish, we would just save it. And then like it eventually accumulated into like hundreds of them. And then we would take all of what was in there and roll it into this disgusting fucking thing.
Oh my God,
that would destroy you.
That's vile. There's so much resin there.
It's called a generational blunt. It's like a timeline of all the blunts that we smoked wrapped into one. Yeah, so those are some good times. But yeah, you got any specific plans for 420? You're just going to be chilling and smoking, watching Yankees baseball like I am?
Yeah, exactly that.
Maybe mixing a beer,
Yeah,
mixing some laughs. It's Friday night.
Yeah.
Not only is it 420, it's Friday night.
Yeah.
You're at a bar. Lighten up.
I'm not at a bar, but I would like to be. But I mean, I'm gonna do it up a little bit. I mean, keep in mind I have to be up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. So
I always forget that. I mean, it's tomorrow's fucking Saturday. Like I mean, it's easy to forget that you have to work every fucking day. It's unbelievable.
Like I literally I'm just always working.
You should sue somebody.
I should.
should.
Find a new job. How about that?
Yeah, maybe podcasting. We'll find out.
I'm working on it.
All right, we're gonna jump into our two news stories. Like I prefaced in the beginning of the show, they're total bummers. But the first one, Tones has not fucking heard yet, and it happened a few days ago. The Southwest Airlines flight, my biggest fucking disaster. So I'm about to break this fucking news to him. So if you could please give me the Air Force One music starring Harrison Ford. Thank you. Gary Oldman's in it too. So anyway, basically what happened was Southwest had repairs to do on their right engine, and they said no, it's fine. I think it was only like a $5,000 repair, and they like waved it off because it looked so small. So anyway, they take off out of LaGuardia, headed to Dallas, and the fucking right engine just blew, and debris fucking hit and shattered one of the windows, and this woman got sucked out.
No.
Yes.
No. What?
They had to pull her back into the plane, and she ended up dying, which is the bummer part. You can cut the music.
Hold on. So the debris flew off, hit the window, broke it. This lady got sucked out, but like how did she not just fly out of the plane?
Well, it's a tiny little window, so her like ass. I assume she went like ass first, or like however she said, her like her head and her shoulder went out. They were saying there's blood everywhere. I know in the beginning you said like we were talking about shitting pants on airplanes before. Maybe we could tie it in. I don't know if you want to tie it in right now.
No, I mean.
She probably did crap her pants.
So like the hole wasn't big enough for her to fit through. So just like
I mean, an airplane window is tiny. I mean, like even like
I thought maybe like I don't know, like more of the plane would have broken off. Or I don't know.
She would have gotten sucked out if the guy sitting next to her didn't like force and pull her back in with like some other dude. Okay.
That's
yeah. She ended up dying anyway because like the depressurization part of an airplane is intense. Like I haven't seen Deadpool. Have you?
I have. I don't remember that.
Well, there's nothing like that. But apparently, there's a depressurization scene where like they lock somebody in a pressure thing, and then when you press the button, they shrink all their blood, like whatever. Yeah, it's gross. It's awful. It's terrible. It's a terrible way to go. But if you're gonna go that way, I mean, you can't. It's just like, well, I mean, I just got like, oh my God, like. I
mean, that's what you get for flying Southwest.
I fly Southwest all the time, and I'm terrified of flying. Do you know what it was like to fucking see that in Twitter? It's fucking imagine sitting in a window seat and it fucking just shatters. You get sucked out of the plane and die.
Oh
like,
my
holy
God.
Shit.
Yeah. I was not expecting that this morning.
I don't have to travel until the end of the month, but like I still have to travel, and it's a Southwest airline. So I'm trying to look at the bright side. We're like, well, this will never fucking happen again, I hope. Like, I mean, talk about having to learn from your mistakes. I hate to laugh about it because a woman lost her life, but you know what? Nobody's listening to this podcast, so fuck it. I'm going to laugh. I would hope that she would laugh too if she was able to like look down and just see like her death certificate. Like, yeah, fucking
her
engine exploded, blew up your window and your window seat while you're like just like looking down and got sucked right out. Rough way to go.
She was like about to turn her phone onto airplane mode, and all of a sudden she's getting sucked out of the plane.
They were probably just enough in flight where she was like probably trying to get the Wi-Fi thing going, where you got to go to like Southwest Wi-Fi and get it all set. Then all of a sudden, bang, sucked out the fucking window going 600 miles an hour.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's a bad way to go. So moving on to some more, move on to some worse news, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to value this guy's life more than this poor passenger, but apparently Avicii died 28 years old. They found him dead. I know the song Levels, but I really don't. I know he started robot music, as I call it, in the United States. It's really been a fucking nightmare for people like me who love rock at my age. All the parties got taken over by it, but I was in the overwhelming minority in that. So, Tones, would you like to say a few words for your boy Avicii?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's sad. He's like been known to have problems with like Molly and shit, like just taking too much of it, and like he's had health problems for a couple of years.
What exactly is it's like? I mean, what is Molly and what is ecstasy? Because I just see a white powder. Is there like a scientific like
ecstasy? Ecstasy was around first, and
Molly is
times. Well, it's there's very similar. I mean, ecstasy a lot of times had other shit mixed in with it, like not good shit. And Molly, I mean, Molly's basically the same thing as ecstasy now, but like when Molly first started out, it was like the pure MDMA, like the thing in ecstasy that like
okay.
So it was like more pure. So but he was when he was on tour, I mean, he was probably doing that shit like all day, every day. So yeah, I mean, that takes a toll on you. But I mean, like I listened to him a lot in college. I don't really listen to that kind of music anymore, but just looking at his like track list, like he has so many hits, like just so many like songs that remind me of like just like day drinking parties like at St. Joe's. Like I can see it, like I can see the party listening to the song. So like I don't know, that's like I said, I don't really listen to his stuff anymore or anything like that really anymore, but it was I listened to it for a while. It was a big part of my life, kind of.
Yeah, well, he's dead, so
yeah.
Come on, I'm just kidding. No, he seemed like a nice guy.
And honestly, like he had a lot of songs, like the song like "Hey Brother." That's like I think of that more of as a country song than an EDM song.
I hate country music.
I mean, I do too, but like that one I like. Like I don't know, it just he went into like he kind of dipped into different genres. Like I don't know, I feel like he was actually talented, like musically talented, not like.
I'm just breaking balls too. I mean, like I just know like that whole EDM movement. Like as much as I wasn't the biggest fan of it, like when we would go to clubs like Mad River, like on Friday nights, Saturday nights, like that was the soundtrack, and it was a blast. I mean, it always was. I'm saying, like, I mean, obviously, it's like Metallica isn't going to bring this. They're going to bring energy, but they're not going to bring like this kind of fun time. And even if like the thing that always scared me about it was like people were doing that Molly, like they were cavalier with it, and like. You see on the news, like once it's like you were saying, like when it first started out, I guess it was like a controlled, substance sort of thing. But now, I mean, like I feel like you have a solid 25% chance, like when you pick up Molly, it's actually fucking heroin.
I mean, a lot of times people put like a Special K in there, or they might
that fake weed.
No, like the horse tranquilizer.
Oh shit! I never heard of that.
You never heard you ever heard of Special K?
Is it like potassium?
No, not quite.
Okay.
It's kind of like they do it a lot more like over in Europe. Like same thing, like for like the same like reasons you would take Molly, they would take that shit sometimes, but they would mix it with that, like maybe even like traces of like meth, like I don't know, like you don't know what's in there. You don't know what's in there. I mean, like I've never had meth, but yeah, there's definitely other shit that could be in there.
Yeah.
Especially because it's a powder, so you don't know, like
it all looks the same.
In there. Yeah, it could be baby powder in there, like you don't know. But
that's it's crazy. I mean, yeah, he's only 28 years old. He's dead, so you'll never hear from him again. His music will live on, I guess.
That's another line.
Grouchy today. I had a rougher morning than I anticipated at work because it's usually on Friday. I expect like nothing to have to do, but I had to do some stuff this morning. A little grouchy, but anyway, that moves us on to sports. Whoa!
What's going on?
Oh my God, it's Taylor Hicks. It's Taylor Hicks, ladies and gentlemen. We're jumping right into segments for your 420 episode. We're going to get straight into the last. We're going to save the sports talk, and we had Ohtani written down. We had a lot of our mortal locks we're going to talk about. We're going to save that shit for next week. We're going to have some fun. We're baked potato. I'm gonna have some laughs. We got a Mad Lib coming up with our 6th part of the segment. We had 6 total. Oh, I'm sorry. We have 5 total. I had to take one out to move it to the next one because it was kind of sports related. We're going for straight fun right now.
Yeah.
So with that, you don't really have much to contribute here, but I'd like to have the dialogue. So I had a really lucid dream the other night. Okay.
I actually do have one, but like, you go.
All right, sweet. That's huge. I was going to say, like, how does you don't remember a single dream? Like, half the reason I'm afraid of flying is because I grew up with like a plane crash nightmare like once a week. Do you know what that does to a kid?
Yeah.
You don't want to get on a plane again.
That's terrifying.
One time I fell asleep on a plane and I had a plane crash nightmare and I woke up in the middle of like the flight to Florida. I can't sleep up. That was like 12, 13 years ago. I still like, if it's a flight to like China and I have a 12-hour flight, I'm having coffee, Adderall, and I'm like getting a deck of cards and making best friends with whoever the fuck's sitting next to me. Anyway, so the other night, I had to stay in a hotel because I was traveling, and like when I have to sleep at a hotel bed, like that's usually when I always dream, like because I'm so comfortable in those beds, but like I also have trouble sleeping for some reason, and then like I'm kind of in and out. So anyway, the dream that I had, I was at a house party, and Brady was there, Tom Brady, and Todd McShay were there. And then it was like all of my friends. And we just got wasted. And it was so much fun. We were throwing like the pigskin around, and fucking Brady did a fake play, and like McShay was throwing the ball. Like Brady wasn't quarterback anymore. And ran for a route, and he got us with it. And we were like, fuck. Brady just torched us. Anyway, at the end of the dream, Todd McShay ended up getting way too sick and threw up and fell down the stairs. and everybody ran and left the party. And we had to like call the cops, and I was like in dream state where I couldn't, like, I was like, call the cops, I can't walk up these stairs. I don't know if Todd made it out of there or not. He might have broken his neck and died. Might just be back to only Mel Kiper. But yeah, that was the dream I had. I felt like it was worth sharing because it was so fucking bizarre.
Yeah, you just took me on a trip. I don't even know what just came
my
out
brain
of
goes in fucked up places when I sleep.
There's no way my dream can live up to that dream.
That's just a drop in the bucket of the dreams that I've had over the last 26 years.
I mean, like I was telling you, like I don't really have like vivid dreams that I remember. Like I guess I kind of dream here and there, but like I don't usually remember it. But
man,
like most of the ones I remember are like me trying to fuck somebody and it just doesn't happen. Like it's always about to happen, and then like so the last one that I had. I was with this girl, and we're just like, you know, whatever. We're getting down to it, and I'm looking at like the time. I'm like, oh shit, it's like 2 a.m. But like, oh, I gotta get up at 4, so I have to go to work. So I'm like, all right, like, I'm just like I said, like, all right, I'm gonna be real, like, I gotta be at work at 5 a.m. Like, if we're gonna do this, we gotta do this now. And she's like, nah, you don't have work. You're like, fuck with me. So I'm like, all right. So I pull up my phone to look. It's like, look, I'll show you my schedule. And then like I just start looking through my phone, and I just can't find my schedule. And I'm just like, and I spend like the rest of my dream like on my phone, and then at that point, like it just changes, and it's like, you know,
yeah.
It's just, and then I woke up, and I'm like, fuck, I didn't like, god damn it.
Oh man,
it's always something like that.
You fucked it up in your dreams.
Yeah, like, it's just like I can't even get it in my dreams, man. Like,
so you got out of there. You got out of there, and she was just like, "Fucking liar, didn't want to fuck me." He's got work tomorrow. Couldn't pull up the schedule.
I was just on my phone. I just ended up walking out of the room. Like I just don't say anything. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I'm surprised because even like back in the day, Ahern like woke up and he had a dream, and he was like, "Yeah, I had this dream last night that for some reason I had to kill Paul Giamatti." Specifically, and he was in a parking garage like hundreds of yards away, and he had a sniper, and he shot at him and he missed, and Paul Giamatti whipped his head around and saw him, and all of a sudden Paul Giamatti's like on his tail, and he was like running away from him, trying to get to a car, and he had an empty water bottle and threw it at him, and it worked, and he got out of there. I mean, that's like that's what it's all about. That's a hell of a dream. Imagine when like I wake up from shit and I'm just like, whoa. That was bananas.
Paul Giamatti.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't have any dreams like that.
For sure. You know what? I didn't think this segment would work, but we'll keep it because I got some gems of some dreams that I can go into that I remember from years and past. Like, oh, fucking, they might as well have happened, a lot of them, you know? But anyway, so that's the I Had a Dream, I guess. It's a little controversial. We can't use the Martin Luther King thing.
Okay.
I was going to say that. I would come off terrible.
I was about to ask you, like, should we use Martin? But like you said,
no.
Like, all right, we won't.
We'll figure it out. We have time.
We can probably find like what's the one in? All right, I got one in Rush Hour 3 when Chris,
I haven't seen it.
Chris Tucker has like an I Have a Dream speech. I don't know. I use him instead of Martin Luther King.
We're not using that. That's terrible. Don't I'm not gonna
fucking Rush Hours and shit. Don't talk shit.
Rush Hour.
You
kidding me?
All right. All right.
Here you go. I got you all wild up. We're moving right into segment 2, Tones Bones. So Tones, what's your bone?
Okay. I have a bone with my so-called supposed friends. So yeah, well, I take it personally, but so yeah, I have Yankee season tickets. I got a 20-game package. And I had a game the other night. I hadn't been in my seats yet. I wanted to see where they were. It was like a Tuesday, and like I didn't have to be in work until late the next day. So it's like, fuck it, I want to go. I could not find a single person to go to the game with me. Yes. Everyone had some kind of shit going on, so I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going by myself.
What day of the week was it?
Tuesday. And to be fair, I did give people like I was texting people like the night before, like, hey, you want to go to the game tomorrow? And they're like, no, dude, like I gotta work, like or whatever. So I mean that is kind of my fault. I waited too long, but I went by myself. It actually was. I mean, it was cold as fuck, but it was like.
It's also not your fault. That has to do with the Yankees putting out a shit product right now.
Yeah, it doesn't help either. That doesn't help either. But I think I severely underestimated how many friends I have that are Yankees fans, and B, how many friends I have in general.
I mean, I have like 14.
I mean, like
not a big number, but it's enough.
Like I have friends, but a lot of my friends have moved away. Like you're in Baltimore.
Hey.
Like I'm sure like if you would have went, maybe not this time.
We're going in July to that Mets game.
Yeah, no, for sure. But I'm saying like if you lived in Jersey or something, like
oh yeah, I'd be up there fucking all the time. Especially I'm so close to the ferry, man. Like I can get to Yankee Stadium in like 45 minutes. The best.
Exactly. So like, but I don't know. It was fun. Like I actually went. It was the first time I went to like a Yankee game like really high.
Yeah,
I just got like super stoned before, and I went and I had like 3 beers and 5 innings, and then it was against the Marlins. It was the one that they lost.
Is it the blowout one?
Yeah, it was 7-0. Like Tanaka gave up a 3-run home run in the 5th to make it 7-0, and I just got up and left.
Oh boy!
Like I wonder what the people in like sitting near me thought, because like I just sat there. I didn't say a word to anybody. I just sat there. I watched the game. Like I just pounded beers, and then I just got up and left. Like
you didn't get social enough with the beers to talk to anybody. I guess it's different. Have seats.
And I was like kind of high too, so I was like, I didn't really want to talk to anybody. I just kind of wanted to watch the game and enjoy the seats and whatever. And there was really no one worth talking to. There was like an old Dominican couple behind me, and like,
who are you guys here to see? In Duhar?
It was
that might be another one.
I'll allow it.
You'll allow it. Yeah, you'll privilege me with it being an asshole. Sorry. That was not a shot at the Cubans. But it was. But yeah, I mean, I'll try to get up there. It's it's just I mean, I'm going to these Baltimore Brigade things, but it's so much easier because it's standing and you're just packed and you could just shoot the shit like real easily. Like when I'm baked and I go to public places, I won't talk to anybody.
Yeah, that's the same thing. I'm just like I'm in the zone. Like don't like
I'm in the zone. I'm so paranoid for some reason. Even though I'm just like I've grown like up in the era of when pot is pretty much meth. Where my mom called me, it was just like you're fucking dead. You're dead. You know that? No fucking phone, no TV, no friends, no life for 5 fucking days.
See, I got the guilt trip. I can't believe you would do this. Like you just don't seem like that. Like you're such a good kid. Like. Oh, God, like that's the Italian mother. Like the Italian mother just gives you the guilt trip. They don't like punish you. They give you. It's just like fuck.
Did you ever get piss tested by your parents?
No, luckily I haven't. So I would have most likely at any point in my adult life would have failed.
I got piss tested. My mom. She knew I was at my buddy's place smoking, and I came back and she's like, "What are you doing?" Playing video games, having just hanging out, watching the game. Oh, all right. You didn't smoke pot, did you? I was like, no, I'm done with that. Totally not smoking weed anymore. So, all right, so you wouldn't mind peeing in this cup, would you? I was like, I wouldn't mind. No, let's do it. Yeah, sure. Fuck it. So I go to the bathroom. and piss. Bring it out. And she's just like, it's red. You smoked one. I was like, okay, I did. But I did. It was a couple days ago. It wasn't tonight. She's like, this is a 24-hour test. Fuck. John, what are you going to do? But yeah. So now, I mean, 420, we're celebrating. We're 26 now. You're 26? You're 26, right?
25. I'm a late 25. Birthday. November.
Oh, yeah, same. Oh, man, I'm a full year older than you. Holy shit.
Yeah, balls. Yeah. For some reason in New York, like, we start like a year earlier.
Yeah. So you got left back. No, wait. You got pushed forward. You want to. Oh, okay.
No, but like,
I don't know. You got. It's weird. You're like Joe.
Even because he grew up in, like, he first started going to school in, like, Brooklyn, right? Mm-hmm. It's like a New York thing. Cause, like, even AJ, he was like my age, like, same, a year younger too.
Damn, I call that just being, your parents had sex way too late. That's it.
No, we're just smarter. Starters early, they know we can handle it.
No. Anyway, so that brings me. Wait, so I actually have a bone to pick. Holy shit. So yeah, I remember the one that I was going to talk about last episode, but I totally forgot.
Okay.
I can't believe I forgot it. So yeah, so on Saturdays or Sundays, it's only one time for the weekend. I always call my favorite diner and I order an omelet, bacon, ham, and cheddar cheese to pick up and bring back to my house. Okay. And it's the best.
Wait, bacon and ham?
For those listening at home, every time you order a bacon and ham omelet, you get that response from whoever's taking your order. Bacon and ham? Make you feel like such a piece of shit. But anyway, so I'm going to pick up my omelet, just casual. I'm just whistling along, driving around like I'm pumped to go pick up my fucking omelet, get rid of my hangover with some delicious fucking food. I go through this light and all of a sudden there's just like traffic. I'm like, what's going on? Like, this is ridiculous. So like, I'm just like locked in on the street where there's cars in front, cars in back. There's no side street. So I'm just sitting in it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So like 25 minutes later, I had to call the diner. Just like, listen, something's fucking up. I don't know what it is. I'm sitting here in traffic. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pick it up. And they got pissed at me. They made this omelet. Couldn't come pay for it. They didn't answer my request on the next day when I wanted to get an omelet. I had to call another place to get my omelet.
Oh shit.
I said, like, yeah, can I place an order for pickup? Like, yeah, please hold. And they put me on hold for like 25 minutes. I literally waited the entire time and they didn't put me through. So I had to go to a different place. But anyway, it turned out to be that they closed off half the fucking streets in Baltimore for people to run a goddamn half marathon. This city is not fucking big enough to host a half marathon. There's all these people fucking like jogging in. I finally got to like where like the traffic guard was, where they like he would only let people go and there's a gap between people to like go forward.
Yeah.
So I get to my spot and then these people, like these old women, like these old like middle-aged women and like just like hardo dudes in their tight shorts fucking running like on a Saturday morning, like fucking losers, get a fucking treadmill. Like they're walking by me and I'm so livid at this point. I'm fucking livid that I couldn't get my fucking omelet and I have to find a way to get home. It's going to take me an hour. I live down the street. I'm literally less than 0.3 miles away from where I am. And I've been sitting in traffic for 45 minutes. Jesus. I open up my window. I was like, if you guys are going to close the whole fucking city down for this stupid race, you better be fucking running. And if I see another one of you guys walking through this shit, I'm going to fucking run you over. And I wheeled out my window and I made my right turn. Got the fuck out of there. I freaked out on him. I was so mad. But yeah, that's my bone. I'm heated. Like I'm legit heated right now.
No, you're heated right now. I can see.
I fucking hate races in this city because they happen like 3 times a year. Like we have a whole marathon too, and that's the worst. Like you have to fucking put that in your calendar. Like wherever you need to go pick shit up, you got to walk because if you go anywhere, they literally have to run around the entire fucking city. And it's the worst. But like fucking like just get like hundreds and hundreds of treadmills and just like do it that way, run at your own pace.
Or just get like one giant treadmill. And if you don't run fast enough, you die.
Yeah, like well, sure, that'd be a little tense. But like one gigantic one that's long enough and wide enough that it could hold everybody running in the same place, and you could still have a winner. It would just be timed. There's no exact finish line, but it would fucking save the city a lot of trouble. I mean, have you read the news on Baltimore recently? It's a very bad place to live. There's a lot of people being killed all the time, and now you got fucking marathon runners going on Saturday morning, keeping me from my fucking bacon and ham omelet.
And ham?
Bacon and ham. So yeah, it's my bone. We'll move on from that. Let me get my fucking blood pressure down real quick. We got to ask a gay. What's up? What's your question?
Oh shit. I'm not prepared. Fuck. Let me get my
Do you
list.
want to move to the next one?
No, I got it right here. Okay.
Oh.
I got a couple of good ones.
Oh boy.
All right. Do you ever get aroused by eating dick-shaped foods? Like you just love a mean hot dog? Like, I don't know.
I don't think so. I mean, it depends. I haven't yet.
Okay.
I mean, a hot dog is just a hot dog to me is a hot dog first. I don't think of dicks when I see hot dogs. I think like dicks are like fourth on the list when I see hot dogs, maybe third. But mainly it's like
what
baseball.
else do you think of when you okay. Okay.
Baseball, barbecues, and then dick.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I don't go right there. I'm not that gay.
Okay. Well, do you find yourself like eating more phallic shaped objects like than a normal person? Like,
I had a Chipotle burrito today. Does that count?
I mean,
no, I don't. Like, I don't know. No. The answer to this question is no.
Do you eat a lot of popsicles?
I haven't had a popsicle in a while. If I do have a popsicle though, because it hasn't been, I haven't had one in so long. If I have one next, I'm probably going to be thinking about dicks. Now they maybe there'll be a little dick joke on the popsicle.
Oh my God.
You're going to be in bad shape for the Mad Lib. You're going to spit your water everywhere.
Yeah, I might as well just pour the bottle on myself.
Yeah. So short answer, I guess you got me. Maybe popsicles.
Okay.
Yes. Popsicles and lollipops are very well oriented in gay porno films. Over the line, I guess maybe, and not over the line, just gross. We'll find something to put in there.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry about that, listeners. Sometimes we forget you're here. All right. Moving on to our 4th out of 5 segments before our Mad Lib. The Mad Lib is the 5th segment. This is kind of a new one. We did it last week, but we're gonna make it an official segment and we'll see how it goes. So it's movies that the plot could have been avoided if you just called the police. So the movie would have never happened if they just did the logical thing and called the cops. So you got anything?
Yeah. This is me being kind of unprepared. I don't know the name of the movie. But it's like a famous movie. It's the one where like the babysitter's in the house and then someone like keeps calling and like the phone, like the calls coming from in the house.
Scream.
No, it's not that one. It's like a babysitter and she's watching the kid and then like someone keeps calling the house and he like, have you checked the children? Like that one.
I haven't seen it, but I know one you're talking about with like the neighbor and he's got like the glass house or whatever and they're like on the water. Yep. I've seen the trailer. I haven't seen the film.
Yeah,
it doesn't help that you don't know the name of it.
Yeah,
Well, so bottom line was she was in a situation where when he called and said, "Have you checked the children?" She didn't hang up and call the police.
Yeah, I mean that like maybe not the first one, but like after like 2 or 3, like yo, fuck this. Like
dude, you gotta call the cops at the number 1.
Yeah, I mean no, for sure, but. Like I think she called, and at that point they like traced the call, and like the call is coming from in the house. And, like at that point, it was too late. She was doing it for like an hour. She was playing phone tag with this asshole.
Whoa!
Just call the fucking cops.
Yeah, call the police. What are you doing?
Like, especially like she's like a teenage girl. She's like 16, 17, 18, and she's like babysitting. Like, and then all of a sudden this creep just keeps calling you. Like, you're not going to do something about it.
Oh boy, who ended up winning? What ended up happening to the guy?
I don't fucking remember. It was a shitty movie, but it was like it's like a famous like because it's like an urban legend kind of thing that they made into a movie.
Okay.
Like, did you have like those books when you were a kid that like had all the scary stories in them and like the yeah, there was in there.
They were literally called scary stories. Yeah.
Terrifying
with the horrifying pictures in them, like the illustrated ones. Holy shit! Yeah, so did I. When I would check those out of the library, they were probably just like red flag.
You're on a watch list right now.
He's got scary fucking stories like 4 weeks in a row. He's on a volume 5. So mine, I don't want to hammer it into the ground too much. This would probably be the last time I talk about it. I swear to God, because I'm bringing up too much. But fucking Jumanji, okay? you get the lion out, okay, and they don't know
So that's the thing. So like the lion comes out first. They don't do shit to get that in the room. They roll it second time, and that's when Robin Williams comes out and Robin Williams gets it into the closet. Robin Williams at that point should have fucking realized what he was getting himself into when he realized he's out because they rolled the dice to get him out of the game. Once like he figures himself out, he gets back. Yeah, I've been in the jungle for so long. All right, if we're gonna play this game, call the cops, and we have to have the cops call the Coast Guard and the military. And say, hey, it's gonna be like a constant, like what's it called? What's it called when you have to blow up a bomb with the bomb squad and like a controlled explosion?
Well, okay, yeah.
You have to have a controlled Jumanji. The lion comes out, bang, like fucking gun, like shotgun, like right there. Fucking monkeys come out. We got like gunmen with assault rifles, like bang, bang. Everything that comes out, you just make your way through.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but think about yourself if you're that like 911 dispatcher that gets that first call, and this guy's just like, "You have to listen to me, okay? We're playing this board game, and there's gonna be lions, there's gonna be elephants, stampedes, giant tarantulas."
I'm 5 steps ahead. I'd lie. I'd say like there's been a murder. there's like a guy with a machine gun at my house. Like bring like a whole bunch of police, and then once they get there, just be, okay, I'm gonna roll the dice real quick while you're all here, and you're gonna see why I called you. Bang, lion comes out. They shoot it. All right, now you get why you're here. There is no assault rifle. Like there's you guys needing to kill whatever comes out of this fucking board game. You understand?
Yeah, I mean,
fucking man would come out and get arrested. He wouldn't even get killed. He probably wouldn't even be allowed to get stuck back into Jumanji.
I mean, honestly, with your luck, you end up rolling it, and then something would happen where like it would suck the cops in to the board. And they're just like
the wasps get tough. Yeah, like, cops can't do anything about wasps.
And those things, the big fucking, stingers, like
and they sting through like metal hoods of cars. So. Yeah. It would be, but that's what you got to do. You can't just take that on your own. I don't know how they did it. I get it's a movie and it's not real, but for some reason, my brain really races when Jumanji comes up. So that's why I put it in.
Jumanji gets the juices flowing.
Jumanji gets the juices flowing. All right. So that brings us into our 6th and final segment. It is a Mad Lib, our 2nd annual Mad Lib. I'm going to try to make Tone spit out his water. He's going to give me a whole bunch of words when I ask for them. I'm going to ask for adjectives, plural nouns, all these sorts of things, adverbs, which are words that end with ly that describe verbs. And then I will read it to him, and he will have a full mouth of water. And if he laughs and spits it out, he loses. He did not laugh in the last episode, so he's 1-0. So we are going to try to get him today. So, Tones, with that being said, do you understand the rules?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hold on.
We're gonna start. Oh, whoa.
No, go.
Go?
Yep, I'm good.
All right. I need an adjective.
Fat.
Fat shaming off the bat. I like it. Plural noun.
Clowns.
Okay. I would like a noun.
Torpedo.
Adjective.
Gay.
Whoa. Getting over the line.
I mean,
that's gonna come.
Adjective.
That's gonna come out as derogatory.
No,
it offended me and my people. Give me a number when you're done.
69.
Yeah, I thought so. You immature son of a bitch.
Oh no, 420.
Oh no, it's too late. I already submitted. I can't go back.
Okay.
Part of the body, plural.
Testicles.
Testicles? You mean testes?
Yes.
Testes?
Testicles.
Which is not another part of the body, plural.
Plural.
Couple jugs, dicks,
watermelons,
D's, farts.
Give me a good old tits.
Classic,
strong
staple of the Mad Libs community. Adjective.
Obnoxious.
That's a good word.
Thank you.
Plural noun.
A flock of seagulls.
Flock of seagulls.
Or seagulls. Maybe it was seagulls.
No, it's already been a flock of seagulls like the 80s band I ran.
That's what I was thinking of.
That'll happen. I need another plural noun.
Fuck, I just thought so hard on that one, and I get this.
Keep them simple.
Let's go with the Yankees. Let's go with the Yankees.
Yankees. That's all right. Whatever happened to like farts or like butts or
I guess farts are
shits or nuns or fat people.
I said fat. I said fat. Oh, well, fat people. Okay, fair.
Give me a verb that ends in ing.
Fucking.
That's a lot of anger. You look like me when I was talking about that race before. Noun.
Tire iron.
Tire iron. Okay. Verb ending in ing, present tense once again.
Fisting.
Fisting. Okay. Part of the body, plural again. Whoa.
There's not that many like multiple all right, butt cheeks.
Butt cheeks. Plural noun.
Let's go with cheeses. Dude, side note, I read about cheeses on the internet last night for like an hour straight. Like different kinds of cheeses. I don't know why, but all right.
Boy.
We'll just drop that there.
I don't know what to say to that. Anyway. Give me a
noun. Weed.
420 special. All right, we got two more. We need an adjective, and then we need a plural noun.
An adjective. Stupid.
Plural noun.
I can tell I'm not making it through this without spitting my water out.
I can't see the story. I can only see, like, it only asks me for the words. It's not like a typical.
I can just tell how hard I'm laughing at, like, the words.
Yeah.
It's just like it's over fine. Plural noun.
To close it out.
Let's go. Reindeer.
All right. We're going to go mad. Now, Tones, I'm going to ask you to take a big old sip of water this time. You didn't take a big enough sip last time. I'm going to need you to take a full, entire half bottle of water so that way your cheeks are completely inflated with water. So that way, if there's any sort of intense laughter, that you're going to spit it all over the place. So I am currently looking at Tones. He's getting himself positioned. I'm going to have a little sip of beer real quick. I might have a little bit of wheat, too.
Let me ask you something. When are you going to do this shit?
Do it next time. Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
We'll do it next episode. Next episode, we got a little teaser for the audience. Tones will be asking me for words, and then he'll read it to me, and I will not spit out water. I have wood floors, too, so it actually wouldn't make more sense for me. Just a little quick wipe down of towels.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just like I'm sitting over here soaked like an asshole, and you're just dry as a bone. Hey, reach Cage. Leave a message at the.
Okay, it's Cage. You know what to do. All right. Okay, so. All right. Someone's taking a hit of his pen before we get to it. He's taking a sip of his water now. I can see it in his eyes. He is baked as a potato. We are ready to go. Okay, that's a good amount of water, right? We haven't even started yet. All right, well, I'm gonna start it. All right, you ready? All right. It's called The Night at the Carnival. When my best friend and I go to the carnival, we go on as many fat rides as we can before we run out of clowns. Our first must is the roller torpedo. What a gay thrill racing down the track at 69 miles an hour. We got him, folks. All right. Pitcher wins the battle. Yes. Not even close. Oh man, he laughed at the gay joke too. Unbelievable! Just the shot that he took at me and my people. That's of course he couldn't even make it there.
That's karma.
That's karma. Well, when the rules are, I'm not going to read the rest of it. You lost. That is the segment.
No, such a good one.
It's 1-1. So I guess next episode I will be the one who is going to be having water in my mouth, and you will read it to me, and I will not spit it out. So you fucking spit that everywhere.
Yeah. It was like it was like a little bit like it was projectile.
Oh man. All right. So that's the fucking show. That was our 420 show. We have our Saturday show tomorrow. So Tones, I haven't told you this. I was actually saving it for the episode. So I'm going to try to figure it out tomorrow. Either way, we're going to be podcasting, but I'm going up to New Jersey tomorrow for my best buddy's barbecue up in Nelly, New Jersey.
Okay.
And they all want me to bring the microphone, so that way I'm gonna podcast live from the barbecue.
Okay. Yeah,
that sounds pretty cool. Yeah. So we'll do a normal show, but it'll sound like I'm at like Bar A, like Francesa sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Look, all right. Yeah.
Everybody's got that to look forward to tomorrow, and then hopefully you guys. I'm not traveling for a while, so we'll be back on our normal schedule of Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Well, I don't know. We usually do 3 days of show, but now we actually have like some legitimate listeners who are yelling at me we're not producing enough because they need us for their commute. So how's that for praise, huh? Yeah. So we'll try to bump it up to we'll try to do Saturday show tomorrow, then Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, something like that.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out. Yeah. So thanks for tuning in. Happy 420, everybody. Go get stoned, have some fun, enjoy your Friday night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.